everybody, it's Miss Shaw, and today I am actually in the mood to make a chocolate chip cookie pie. Now, how do we make one? Well, the way I'm going to be doing it, and there's actually really two ways to do it, but the way I'm going to do it is I went out a couple of weeks ago because I was like, really want to do it, and I went and got a chocolate chip cookie mix, okay? If you want to make it homemade, all you need is a cookbook and the recipe, and you can follow along. Now, cookie pies are actually done where you do it all together, okay? Where you don't make the little individual cookies, you make one kind of big cookie, okay? So, today, as I said, I'm going to be making it, and I'm going to use my mix, okay? Some of my kids have a very tough time reading recipes, so this one makes it a little bit easier for them, especially if you are starting out for the first time baking. Grab a mix and stuff. But some people want to get adventurous and make it homemade. So, a recipe, I have mine, will do well. And you can also find it online as well. So, if you're going to make it, something I did not do, you can say shame, shame, shame on me. Set one of these, because for this mix it says one, set it out the night before, okay? So that it gets soft, because it needs to be soft. If it is not soft, it says do not melt the butter. You can put it in the microwave for about just until you start seeing it melt, and then it should be fine. You will also need a pan. This is kind of similar to a pizza pan, okay? Your cookie pies can be rectangular, which means you might be making bars, or you make a pie shape, okay? They can be as thick or as thin as you want them based on your pan, okay? So, I'm going to try to soften this. I'm going to stick it in the microwave for about 5 seconds, and I'll continue on the 5-second increment. I might decide to do 10, okay? And then I'm going to then take it out and add it to my mix. I'll try to make sure I start this as soon as this is there. So I'm going to pause this, and I will be back. Okay, I put this in for 15 seconds. It is starting to melt, and it's starting to become a little bit soft, okay? So I'm going to leave it out for a bit. Now, make sure you take the wrapper off. Now, a lot of people, you're saying, duh. Well, some people take things literally. So I just want to make sure you take the wrapping off before you stick it in the microwave, okay? And I stuck it in one of these bowls that are a little bit bigger because this margarine, or actually this is butter, fits right in there better, okay? So, we got the mix, our dry ingredients, or the package. Next, we're going to, it says, now the thing of it is you need to read the directions, kids. And adults, you probably already know. It says 1 egg. Okay? So we're going to put the egg in. As in one of my earlier videos, my garbage disposer does not work. I am going to maybe get it fixed this year, depending on if I have enough money. I have a lot of other things I need to get fixed up. So right here we have our chocolate chip stuff. I'm going to get a spoon. I made sure put the butter in there. And now you're going to mix it. Okay? So I'm going to take it. Now, my butter, as I said, is a little bit harder, and it was starting to melt, so I said, oh, I better stop. So I put it, I just want to tell you, I just stuck it in for about 15 seconds. It could go for 20 if you need to. But I just said 15 would be good. It's going to take me a little bit longer to mix up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my spoon and I'm just going to continue mixing it until it becomes a batter. You guys can pause this and then come back to it as soon as yours gets mixed up. Now if you do this homemade though, a lot of times you have a beater that's beating it up. Okay? I'm going to just do it by spoon. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, everybody, I have finished up with the dough, and I also looked and it says I needed to preheat the oven to 375, so I did that. I will tell you a little thing. I could not finish doing it with the spoon, so I did grab my hand mixer to help me out. Now, I will tell you, because of the dry mix and stuff, and it was a little hard, what I did, and you got to be very careful because this is very, is that it was starting to get all over the place. So ahead, as you see how much I would have in front, I was kind of trying to keep the stuff in as much as I could. Okay? But that's only when I saw everything flopping up. Okay? Afterwards, when I got done, not everything got mixed, so I had to use my spoon to finish mixing it up. And now we have the cookie dough. Okay? So, what we're going to now do is we're going to grab a pan. Now, they say you plop it on a non-grease pan. The reason they say non-grease is because you have the grease already in there called the butter / the margarine. Now, if you do not have butter or margarine, on this it says you can exchange it. All you have to do is do a 1/3 cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of water, and 1 egg. That's if you do not have the softened butter or margarine, because some people may not have that. Okay? So, my pan's all ready to go. I'm going to put this right on there. Okay? And now I'm going to flatten it out. And the reason why I'm going to do that is actually because I want a pie. I want a big old cookie. So, I will tell you a spatula will work wonders. Okay? I have the curved one. This is the spatula for heat. A lot of times it's curved. But you can get any spatula if you want. Okay? So I'm just going to flatten this out. A lot of times with cookies, you do not flatten them. They flatten out on their own. Well, this time, I am going to be doing a lot of flattening just because I want my cookie pie. I almost think I might need 2, but that's okay. If your thing becomes too big, like I think mine is going to be too big, that's okay. I almost think I could do it in another type of pan. Well, I'm using this. I think I'm going to go grab another pan. This might be 2 of them, but I don't have 2, so I only have 1. So hold on 1 second. All right. Well, guess what? I was wrong on this. We need a 24. We need an 8-inch pan. So I'm going to put this right in. Okay. So this is an 8-inch pie pan. Okay. And this is going to be like a thick cookie. Yep, it's is going to be a really thick cookie. Excuse me. Okay, so I just want to make sure it gets in there, flopped in, all set, and stuff. Now this may take a little bit longer to bake. I'm not too sure, so we're going to try. I'm experimenting just like you guys right now. I found out that I thought I could do it in that pan over there. Nope. I'm going to do it in an 8-inch cookie pan. So, here's what it's going to look like before it goes in. Let's see how it will be when it comes out. Okay. Now, we're not doing it the magic of TV. We're going to actually see this when it comes out. So when it is done, I will start this back up again. So for right now, it's going to be pause. But before I pause it, we will have to, it says, bake it for how long? 9 to 11 minutes. Let's see if we do 9 to 11 minutes. Hey guys, the chocolate chip cookie is done. I put it for the 9 to 11 minutes, which is for the larger cookie. I checked to make sure it was done. And, oops, I had to get something. I get 2 minutes. And it's done. Fresh and hot. Ooh, and now it's moving. Cookies when they are, when they're warm are like slippery. So we're going to let this harden up by letting it cool. So I'm going to put it right on my stove and let it cool. Some of you guys might have a cooling rack for that. That's fine too. Let it cool for a bit. Let it, get hardened. And you have your chocolate chip cookie pie. So I found out with my mix I had to do an 8-inch pie plate. Some you could do larger. If I did double, I'd probably that plate I had earlier, you saw would have worked. If you like to make bars of cookies, like chocolate chips, but instead of doing the individual cookies. Okay, this is a little dirty, but just to show you. You can make them and then just stick them right up on here and they become chocolate chip cookie bars and stuff. So, as we said, or as I said, excuse me, just take, do what you can. Okay, make how you like to make them. If you like individual cookies, make them individual cookies. I want to make a cookie pie because, I want some vanilla ice cream to go with that, some whipped cream. Okay? So anyways, guys, you take care of yourself now, okay? One way of making a chocolate chip cookie pie. Take care. Love you.